गिरिवरधारी जय गिरिवरधारी जय जय गिरिवरधारी जय वरधारी Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Ah, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga. Nitai, 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 Nitai Gauranga. Jaya Sachinandana, Jaya Sachinandana. Jai Sachinandana Gaura Hare. Avateta Pavana Gaura Hare. Oh, Gaura Hare. Jai Sachinandana Gaura Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Bol, Hare Bol, Hare Bol, Hare Bol. जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्रजगाचार्य अष्टोत्तर सत श्री श्रीमद His Divine Grace Abhay Charanaраvinda Bhakti Vedanta Swamy Srila Prabhupada ki, ISKCON founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada ki, Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki, प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधार श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की, नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की, श्रील प्रभुपाद की, प्रभुपाद अनुगा की, समवेत भक्त वृंद की, नित्य गौर प्रेमानंदे. All glories assembled devotees, all glories assembled devotees, all glories assembled devotees, all glories, all glories to Shri Guru and Gauranga, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Shri Radha Vinod ji ki, Shri Jagannath Baladev Subhadramai ki, Shri Gaur Nitai ki, Gaura Premanande. What's the shloka? Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudidayet. Which shloka? This is what you're reading regularly every day. They're not from you. Okay. The shloka I'm supposed to speak on is from 11th chapter, 5th shloka from the Bhagavad Gita, the universal form. Shri Bhagavanuvacha Pashyame Partha Rupani Satasho Atasahasrashah Nana Vidhani Divyani Nana Varnakritini Cha. Please repeat. Is this displayed anywhere? No. Shri Bhagavanuvacha Pashyame Partha Rupani Shatacho Atasahasrasah Nana Vidhani Divyani Nana Varnakriti Nicha. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swamy Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki. Translation: The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, "My dear Arjuna, O son of Pritha, see now my opulences, hundreds and thousands of varied, divine, and multi-colored forms." Purport: Arjuna wanted to see Krishna in his universal form, which, although a transcendental form, is just manifested for the cosmic manifestation and is therefore subject to the temporary time of this material nature. As the material nature is manifested and not manifested, similarly, this universal form of Krishna is manifested and non-manifested. It is not eternally situated in the spiritual sky, like Krishna's other forms. As far as a devotee is concerned, he is not eager to see the universal form. But because Arjuna wanted to see Krishna in this way, Krishna reveals this form. This universal form is not possible to be seen by any ordinary man. Krishna must give one the power to see it. Om Tat Sat. Om Jnana Timirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadha Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guruho Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakan Vitamsha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Very happy to be here with all of you on this Sunday evening at the lotus feet of Shri Radha Vinod and Srila Prabhupada, and in the company of all of you. In this chapter called The Universal Form, Krishna is displaying his opulence. Before this, in the 10th chapter, which is a display of Krishna's Vaibhava, Vibhuti, his greatness. He talks about his own greatness. And then he concludes, Atava bahunaitena kim gyatena tava juna vrishtabhyaham idam krishnam ekam shena stito jagat. How can I explain to you my greatness? It is difficult for you to understand because we all have tiny brains. And we want to accommodate the huge greatness of Krishna within it. So he said, with your brain you cannot understand. With your knowledge you cannot understand. But I'll give you a hint. Ekam shena stito jagat. With one spark of the fire of my greatness, this whole universe is maintained. Then you can understand how many millions and billions of universes are being maintained by my power. What my greatness is. So Prabhupada told us that it's not enough if you know God is great, you must know how He is great. You must know how He is great. So Krishna is giving a hint here. Previously also gave another hint when he described the lifetime of Brahma. What is that shloka? Sahasra yugaparyantam haryat brahmano viduhu ratrim yuga sahasrantam teyaho ratra vidho janaha. He explained that scaling, comparison. He explained that just the lifetime of Brahma, which according to human experience calculates to 311 trillion and 40 billion years. Does that sound small? 311 trillion and 40 billion years is a lifetime of Brahma. And Sahasra Yuga Paryantam, every day of Brahma, one kalpa, 1,000 Divya Yugas from morning to night for him. Then he goes to sleep, another 1,000 Divya Yugas. He gets up in the morning in comparison to human life. So one Divya Yuga is Satya, Treta, Dwapara, Kali. Like that 1,000. Morning to night, he does creation, he does sub-creation, everything, goes to sleep. Must be very tired, no? What do you think? Of course. So he goes to sleep in the night again, 1,000 Divya Yugas go by. And in this way he lives for 365 days a year for 100 years. So his lifespan is calculated as 311 trillion 40 billion years. And then this shloka in the Brahma Samhitas that says, Yasyaika niswashita kala mathavalambya jivanti loma vilaja jagadandanatha. Yasyaika niswashita kalam. Swasha kalam. One intake and one exhalation of Vishnu is one lifetime of Brahma. Which means Vishnu does, it's 311 trillion 40 billion years of our lifetime. One inhalation and exhalation of Vishnu. Who? Mahavishnu. See, there is pin drop silence. Because it's gone beyond our head. That is why Krishna is saying, what can I tell you, yaar? Your head will burst into a million pieces. You can't accommodate it. Atava bahunaitena. One swashakala, one breathing of Mahavishnu is one lifetime of Brahma. And that Vishnu is an expansion of the expansion of Krishna standing with a flute in Vrindavana and Vamshivat and attracting the gopis. He doesn't take part in all this. Creation, breathing, Brahma, Sakasra Yuga Paryantam and all that. He simply enjoys. His beautiful form, he plays the flute and the gopis come and he dances. He's always enjoying. He's not doing hard work and all that. His expansions, his energies do. Parashaya Shaktir Vividhaiva Shruyate. Swabhir Jnana Balakriyacha. Automatically they happen. As soon as Krishna desires a little bit, before he desires itself, it's understood and it happens. I'm sure that all of you want your projects done like that. As soon as I think about it, the temple is already built here, already installed deities. How hard we have to work, right? But Krishna is the supreme. So he plays the flute only, actually. He enjoys. When I heard this definition of God, I became very thrilled. I said, that is the God I want to worship. No work. Natasya karyam karanam cha vidyate parashaya shaktir vividhaiva shruyate. God, natasya karyam karanam cha vidyate. He has no work to do. He has no work to do. Isn't it nice? He just plays the flute and has fun. We don't like it. You know why? We are brought up in work culture. Work is worship. Work is worship. If you don't have work, you don't have an identity. If you don't have work, you're a useless fellow. Go get some work. Your ID is based on work. Workeva gatiranyata. If I don't have work, I don't have a gati. So everybody get a job, get a job. But we are actually following a person who has no job to do. Nattasya karyam karanam cha vidyate. If the people outside hear it, they'll finish the Hare Krishna movement. Why? Because the whole world is karma bhumi, a place of work. And all of us get thrilled by doing work and getting the fruit of it, enjoying the fruit of it. I did it. Like that. But the Bhagavad Gita says, no, you idiot, you did not do it. Prakrite kriyamanani gunai karmani sarvashah ahankara vimudhatma kartaham iti manyate. Kartaham, he just thinks that he did it. Why? I am providing that illusion for him. Actually, he cannot do. He cannot do. It is Prakriti which does through him. And he takes credit for it like a fool. Vimudha Atma. Not ordinary fool, super fool. Vimudha Atma. Not ordinary Muda, Vimudha. This is what is mentioned in Bhagavad Gita. So now you understand, actually you don't have to do all this hard work. You have to be following the person who does not do any work. We chant Hare Krishna, we dance, we hear philosophy of Bhagavad Gita, and we worship the Lord, and we do only things to do with seva to the Lord. That is why people are very afraid of us, because we'll upset the whole economy. So Krishna is telling here, you don't know, yaar, तुम कुछ नहीं समझते हो. Difficult for you to understand. Just understand my greatness in this way. Ekam Shena Sthito Jagat. The rest will come to you. By my mercy, by you developing devotion to me, you'll get to know everything. Automatically, it'll download. You don't have to study it and preserve it and put it in the cloud and withdraw it whenever you want and then pay the every year monthly subscription and then main so many things you don't have to do. It just downloads because of devotion. So Krishna here in this chapter, in the 10th chapter, he spoke about his greatness, that he heard audio, Arjuna. Then he said, I want also visual. So it will complete audio visual. 11th chapter is visual. 10th chapter is audio of his greatness. That's what it is. 10th and 11th together are called audio visual flamboyant display of Krishna's greatness. And Prabhupada said he asked for visual also because in the future people will not believe. So Arjuna said, audio visual kar do, because these people will not believe. I believe you. But these fellows, in the Kali Yuga especially, they are deadly fellows. They'll not believe you. So he did audio visual. 10th and 11th is audio visual display. And here Arjuna asks for it. I want to see what you described. Atava bahune tena kim gyatena tava Arjuna. So Krishna is saying here, stand by, watch. I'll show you. It's a show. It's not just an ordinary multimedia experience, a holographic experience, a immersive experience. It's much more than that. He said, you can't see. Oh, I know, even in the museum I went, they gave me 3D glasses because I cannot. It's not that. This you require? He said, I require Divya Chakshu, a different type of eyes to see it. And Krishna gave that to Arjuna and said, stand back and he see. And he showed his Vishwarupa. Boom! Amazing display. Everything great that I told you about. Among the mountains, I am the Himalayas. Among the rivers, I am Ganges. Amongst the demons, I am Prahalad. Amongst the Gandharvas, I am so and so. And this, everything he showed. And then he also showed him fast forward of what's going to happen in the battle. He showed all these opponents from the outside getting crushed in the teeth of this beautiful form of the Lord. Sahasra Sirsha. He saw thousands of faces and thousands of
kiridams and thousands of hands and everything. And in the teeth, all Dronacharya and Duryodhana are getting chewed up, spit. It's just, he showed him, fast forward, this is what's going to happen. You're going to win. And all these fellows are going to be crushed to pulp because I desire so. Right? He showed him the whole thing. But Arjuna became very afraid. My gosh, what did I ask for? The visual. I can't take it in. So he became so afraid. And he described what he's seeing. Open mouth and the eyes, two eyes of one moon and one the sun, and the light coming out and dazzling display. Because you asked for it. You want to see me. According to what I described my greatness within the material sphere and within your understanding. Take it. And it was so far out that Arjuna became very afraid. Ghora Rupam, this, amazingly fearful form of yours. He sold finally to him, close it, close the show. I am, you know, did not know your greatness is like this. Visually when you show things is really impactful. So he became afraid after describing it. Then he even told Krishna, I'm sorry, yaar. I thought you to be ordinary friend of mine. I sometimes, called you, hey, Yadava, come here. I called you like that. No, please excuse me. He started saying all sorts of things. They were very afraid. What is this person? I thought he's my friend. Because Arjuna and Krishna used to walk around in the palace grounds. They put their hand one on each other's shoulder and they'll be seen sitting under the tree. And Krishna is lying down with his head on Arjuna's leg. And they're both talking, discussing. And Krishna is telling that, find out who that girl is here on the Yamuna bank. Very beautiful. I'm interested in her. Go and ask. And Arjuna would go and ask, who are you? And she said, I am Kalindi. And but you look so beautiful. Why are you doing alone here in this place? I want to marry Krishna. Nobody else. In case you're trying to propose to me, forget it. And this way, he told her, Krishna is also thinking like this only about you. And he got introduced to Krishna and they both married. Then Arjuna also told one fine day, actually, your sister Subhadra, no, very attractive to me, yaar. I mean, what can I, this thing. Yeah, don't worry, my sister, you're my good friend. Who can be a better husband for my sister? But only problem is Balaram. He wants my sister to get married to Duryodhana. Duryodhana is his disciple. He's teaching Gada. So he said, but I'm not very keen on Duryodhana now. That is better you get married. But I will not be involved. Huh? I'll tell you a plan how to do it. You go dress as a sannyasi. Put this saffron cloth. He said, what are you telling here? I'm a Kshatriya. I'm already married to two other people. He said, I said, no, if you want Subhadra, no, listen to what I say. And don't worry, it'll all be fine. We have done so many things together. What are you worried? Okay, go as a sannyasi, go to Dwaraka. Balaram always invites all the sannyasis home. And he will always ask Subhadra only to cook. You can eat Subhadra's cooking. You want or not? Of course I want to eat Subhadra's cooking. And there you will see her. What you do know, pick her up and just run away. Come as a sannyasi, pick up a girl and run away. He said, what plan are you telling me? Yeah? Go there and get stuck. What, you want Subhadra or not? Listen to me. Rest of the thing I will adjust. He told this and say, okay, I'll do it. Don't get me stuck in some problem. Huh? He's simply going to do it. Rest I'll look after. He did it. He went as a sannyasi. And Balaram, there is a very wonderful looking sannyasi who has come. He's huge. He's well built. Sannyasis are all patla, log, fasting, austerity, this thing. And this sannyasi is very good looking here. He is wonderful looking. I want to call him home. He called him home. Out of all the other things I'm cutting down. He came home and then he fed him. Arjuna ate. Subhadra wanted to see who is the guest. Everybody is talking about him. Some sannyasi. I want to take his blessing. No, you will be getting more than blessing very soon. That was a real plan. And Arjuna also was looking around. Where is that girl, Subhadra? Not to be seen. Balaram is serving. Really thinking this is a sannyasi. So nicely dressed. And while he was eating, his hands and all shown all the arrow marks and cut of the string of the arrow and all hurt here, mark here. It's a warrior. So, kaisa sannyasi hai? It looks very different, yeah. And even Subhadra, what sannyasi is this? Yes, such a stout guy, but he looks very good. Subhadra met eyes of Arjuna. Ah, you are the person. That's it. He carried her away. Cutting everything short, I know you like it's a romantic story. I know you like to hear, but you can read the Krishna book for that, Father. We have to finish the session here. He carried her away, and then he left. And Balaram came to know that this is Arjuna. He fooled me, rascal. I'll show you. He got very angry. He said, "Finish you now." Krishna immediately appeared and said, "Listen, I did not know all these things actually. So many things have happened. Did not know this thing. Very bad. Arjuna did this. But on second thought, I'm just thinking for Subhadra, will there be any better match than Arjuna? Just think about it, brother. Just think about it." And he just used his charms and no, I know we can. I don't agree with you at all what Arjuna did. But just think about it. Let us just leave it like that. Let us just leave it. It's a very good match. And Balaram said, "What you're saying is correct. What you're saying is correct. But don't tell my name, huh?" Krishna told, "Don't I have this thing and all that. Arjuna will think something else about me." And this way he managed it. And there was an official wedding of Arjuna and Subhadra. These are the things that Krishna and Arjuna did. And it was so intimate. So now Arjuna is thinking, I did all these things, carried away Subhadra on you. I think I made a mistake. I thought you're an ordinary friend of mine. We did so many things together, but now I'm very sorry. I beg offenses for all that. Please excuse me for. After seeing the Vishwarupa, I changed. Mind completely changed. He became very respectful. He lost all his Sakya Rasa and all, put it aside, and became very respectful. Mood completely changed. Such was the effect of the Vishwarupa on Arjuna. And then he told him, close, shut it down. Why? This Gora Rupam you shut down. I'm not used to this. I don't like to see this. Why? He will say, Drishtvedam manusham rupam tava soumyam janardana idanim asmi samvritaha sachetaha prakritim gata. When Arjuna thus saw Krishna in his original form, I'm sorry, before that, Arjuna Vasudeva Stathoktava, Sanjaya said to Dhritarashtra, the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna, having spoken thus to Arjuna, displayed his real four-armed form and at last showed his two-armed form, thus encouraging the fearful Arjuna. Arjuna told, shut up, please close it down. I cannot tolerate this anymore. I don't want to see it. I want to see you in your original two-handed form. So Krishna shut it down, came to his four-handed form as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And still Arjuna was not satisfied, so he came back to his two-handed form. Then he told Arjuna, this form of mine, Shri Bhagavanuvacha Sudurdarsham Idam Rupam Drishtavan Asiyan Mama Deva Api Asya Rupasya Nityam Darshana Kankshinaha. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, my dear Arjuna, this form of mine you are now seeing is very difficult to behold. Even the demigods are ever seeking the opportunity to see this form, which is so dear. This is Krishna's two-handed form with a flute in his hand. And Arjuna becomes pacified. This is the form I know and this is the form I see. Sorry, I asked you for all this, but it was shown. So this Vishwarupa Prabhupada is saying is not an eternal form in the spiritual world. It just composes of all the great material greatness that you see in this world. It's all contained within Krishna. He showed this greatness. And you will see the real form of Krishna in his two-handed form. That is the original form. Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. This is the original form of Krishna. So it is proven in Bhagavad Gita that this is the original form of Krishna. From this form of Krishna comes all other forms. The Narayana Rupas, the Vishnu Rupas, Vishnostu Trini Rupani Purushakyani Ato Viduhu. Three types of Vishnu, Mahavishnu, Garbho Udakashayi Vishnu, Kshiro Udakashayi Vishnu. All of them are coming from this supreme form of the Lord. And our philosophy, as given to us by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu coming down in the line from Prabhupada, gives us this wonderful understanding that Krishna is the original supreme personality of Godhead and his form is very beautiful. There are four specific special attributes to Krishna, which even Narayana does not have, and Vishnu also does not have. We worship that form of the Lord. That form of the Lord. What are the four special qualities of Krishna which even Narayana does not have? Who knows? Venu Madhuri. He plays the flute. He doesn't play the guitar. He is specifically playing the flute. Then he is got a beautiful form. He has beautiful pastimes. Then he is surrounded by wonderful devotees. These are his four specific characteristics which nobody else has. Other aspects of him are there also in Narayana. Some are there also in Vishnu. His expansions, Kala and his, what is it? Amsha and Kala. In all these expansions there. So it is mentioned very nicely that Krishna is unique in his form. His form is very beautiful, enchanting. And that's why he is called Madana Mohana. He can even bewilder Madana. Cupid also gets bewildered by seeing the form of the Lord. Yeah. So in this way, we understand that form is being displayed by Krishna, which is very attractive. And we are worshipping that form of the Lord. The Chaitanya Charitamrita speaks about that form of the Lord, which is so beautiful, enchanting. Anybody who looks at the form of the Lord will be completely attracted. So Rupa Goswami is saying, if you are still interested in your material life, friendship, love, associations, relationships, don't go to the bank of the Yamuna and see that person blowing the flute in his Tribanga form. He will destroy everything. He will make a mess of your material life. Don't go and see him. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? Even Rupa Goswami is telling, don't go and see Krishna's form. Man. You spoil everything. Your whole material life will be spoiled. Right? So why are you people here? Why are you here watching the form of Krishna? Why? I never seen such silence anywhere. Why are you here? Do you know this warning given by Rupa Goswami? Do you know this warning given by Rupa Goswami? All the material life will be destroyed. Really scared you. No, it'll happen gradually, actually. You'll not even know it's happening. Yes, it is mentioned very nicely that even though you may not, but you will get attracted. Krishna is all attractive. That's why his name is Krishna. Akarshana. He attracts everybody. And automatically, anybody who gets in touch with Krishna, his pastimes, his devotees, will gradually get attracted. And all your material things will be destroyed. And that is the goal of life. The goal of life is to achieve love of Krishna. And Krishna makes it very easy because he is very attractive. सर्वाद्भुत चमत्कार लील कल्लोल वारिदिवि अतुल्य मधुर प्रेम मंडित प्रिय मंडल त्रिजगता मानसाकर्षी मुरली कलकूजित असमोर्ध्व रूप श्री विस्मामी विस्मापीत चराचर असमोर्ध्व रूप श्री unequaled beautiful form which nobody else can display. Visma Pita Charachara. People get completely bewildered by his form. So Chaitanya Charitamrita describes his face. On his body, it says it's 22 and a half moons. The face, Madhuram Madhuram Madhurasya Vipor. It says that the face is the king of the moons. Body is like a super good moon, and the face is the king of all the moons. Vapura, Vapu means body, and then on top of that, Vadanam Madhuram. Body is very beautiful form. On top of that is the face. Madhuram is also very beautiful. So the face is the king sitting on the throne of the body. Sitting on a throne, the body is like the throne, and the face is like a king of moon. And then more than that face, Madhugandhi Smiti Smatametadaho. Madhuram, 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 Madhuram. The face is so wonderful, but better than the face is the smile. It is dripping with honey. And when the gopis look at that, they are finished. And he gives a sidelong glance at the gopis. It is mentioned that he shoots arrows. His eyebrows are like the bow, and his glance is like the arrow. And the gopis get shot and they die. They simply succumb and die. They can't control themselves from the beauty. So unfortunately, we are not able to see like that beauty. Kaha yaar? Where is the arrow coming? Where is the bow? Nothing happening to us. Why? Because we are ruled by the three modes. For us, the idea of beauty is coming according to how sattva, rajas, tamas is affecting you. According to that only, this is beyond. This is much beyond the modes. That form Krishna displayed, and Arjuna became peaceful. Thank you. This is what I know, and I'm comfortable with this. So devotees of the Lord are not very comfortable with the Vishwarupa. You don't see Vishwarupa temple anywhere. We have done. We won't see anywhere. We don't do Vishwarupa. There are some organizations in Bangalore. They got, you know, I don't want to mention, but there are Vishwarupa temple. We won't worship like that. We will worship Radha Krishna, Krishna in this beautiful form, Venu form. So, in this way, Krishna pacified Arjuna, and he gave the whole world an amazing lesson about his form, about his greatness, and about bhakti. So he says here, after saying that my form is like this, he will say, Bhaktya tu ananyaya shakya ahamevam vidorjuna gyatum drashtum cha tatvena praveshtum cha parantapa. In this chapter, you'll say only my devotee can understand this form of mind. Only he will be able to see it. Right? So this is the speciality of the Krishna consciousness movement. You are being given the topmost beautiful form of Krishna, and by chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, you will be led to love of Krishna, and this beautiful form of the Lord you will be able to witness. How many of you want to see Krishna like Arjuna saw him in this beautiful form? Nitai Gaura Premanande. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Om Tat Sat. Question? Any questions? Yes.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for a very nice class. One question I had, Maharaj. You mentioned that when Brahma sleeps, that is for 1,000 Divya Yugas. So the question is, who is doing the creation when Brahma is sleeping?
There's no creation happening at that time. Everything becomes dormant. All the living entities go into the body of Brahma and they wait. Nothing happening. Just like when you go to sleep, who is doing the office work? Everybody goes home and sleeps. Everything is dormant. Same thing. Okay? Yeah. Anybody else?
Hare Krishna Maharaj. That was Pranam Maharaj. Thank you very much for the nectarian class, Maharaj. Maharaj, one question here. At one point of time, Lord Krishna says to Arjuna, Name Bhakta Pranishyati. And in the 18th chapter, he again says, Athachitta Ahankarat Na Sroshyasi Vinishyasi. So there are two contradictions. One, he is considering Arjuna as the devotee, and he is saying, Name Bhakta Pranishyati. Now he is saying again to Arjuna, if you don't listen to me, you'll fall down. So what is the, there is a contradiction, Maharaj.
There's no contradiction there. You're going to school every day and you're studying. You will definitely do well because you're listening to me going to school. But if one day somewhere you don't go to school, I will beat you. That is good. That does not mean that this is connected with that. This is a smaller explanation that if you fail to do your day-to-day things, I'll punish you. That's the meaning of saying, Machitta sarvadurgani mat prasadat tarishasi atachetvam ahankaran nasroshyasi vinangshasi. Out of ahankara, if you act in a manner that you don't follow me, you will be lost. You will not be able to attain. You will fail, but you will only temporarily fail. You're my devotee. Name bhakta pranashati. Even though you have a little trip down and everything, Kshipram bhavati dharmatma sashvat shantim nigachati konte pratijanahi name bhakta pranashati. Even though you have a small little, fall here and there, in the long run you will make it. So what he's talking about, one is the temporary things that may happen in day-to-day things a little bit. But in the long run, since you have tried your best and endeavored to do, the average is that you'll go ahead. Both are true.
Thank you, Maharaj.
Yes.
So Krishna is the hope for us.
Of course, yes. Anybody else?
Maharaj,
Yeah.
you said Krishna has no work to do.
Yeah.
And
I belong to that parampara.
But I can't still believe that, because Krishna does a lot to us, even for non-devotees, devotees. He keeps serving us also. He keeps helping. He thinks of us constantly. So how to understand that?
That work he will do. That's what I said. Playing the flute and hanging around with his devotees, that he will do. That's the only work he does. That's not much of a work for him. It happens out of love. When you do things out of love, it is not really work. You like to do it. Okay? Yeah. Om Tat Sat. People are getting restless. I think the next mantra is Mahaprasad De Govinde.
Krishna is jobless.
So we will call it a day here. Om Tat Sat. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Maharaj, listen. Can I ask?
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Yes, yes.
You said Krishna is jobless, and
This is
when you
what
said Krishna is doing everything. So how is this?
I like that, what you said. Krishna is jobless. What an amazing interpretation. No, it's like this. Being the proprietor of everything, he doesn't have to do anything. It's not that he's jobless, he gets others working. Many of these big guys are like that. They will get a lot of other people to work and they'll enjoy because they are the proprietors of that. You didn't understand because you're not a proprietor. You are doing a job. You will always see that in our economy, at least, you have lots of people going to work and the company is owned by somebody very big, huge, humongous MNC or something. And the top bosses, they'll just do the investment. They'll not get involved on the regular stuff. I'll give the money and get the job done. They'll be sitting somewhere in some island and enjoying.
So who is doing everything?
I'm explaining to you. Listen carefully. So, because you can say that he is a proprietor, he doesn't have to do. I'll tell you a real life thing. Prabhupada saw, he met a German professor who was introduced to Prabhupada saying that this professor has done a lot of work and he has written his whole PhD on temples in India. So he was introduced and Prabhupada said, so met him and said, so tell me, what did you see in all the temples? He said, I saw a lot of different deities. One deity with the tongue hanging out and with the trishul finishing another person. Another deity on a bird, another like this. But all of them were doing something or other. One deity alone playing the flute. I think he has nothing to do. He must be the proprietor. Prabhupada told you are a very intelligent man. You are a very intelligent man. You observed correctly. It is there in the, you can see in the Leela Mada. You have observed correctly. He plays the flute because everybody else, all the demigods do the job. He doesn't have to do. So he is the proprietor. He is the owner. He doesn't have to do anything. He only enjoys in the Bahamas playing his flute. It happens to be Vrindavan. That's all. Very simple to understand.
But you said he does everything.
He does everything, gets everything done through his energies. Parashaya Shaktir Vividhaiva Shuyate. Through his energies, everything happens. The material energy, the spiritual energy, the marginal energy like us. Through all that, everything happens. He doesn't get involved in the details. You should read Bhagavad Gita. Are you new?
Yes.
Yes. So please read our book. Okay? Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna devotees. Today, we are very fortunate and blessed to have the association of His Holiness Bhakti Vinod Swamy Maharaj. Thank you, Maharaj, for that wonderful, impactful class. So let's all thank Maharaj by loudly chanting Hare Krishna mantra once. Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Couple of announcement, devotees, just 5 minutes. I'll just take. I know you are eager to take prasadam now. Let us first look at the today's prasadam sponsors.